No matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
Well, this young man has put together a serious win streak. He has paid his dues. He has worked his way up the ranks. And as a result, a UFC bantamweight title fight comes tonight. This is his first UFC championship opportunity. You know, title shots are hard to come by, especially at 135 pounds. We'll see if this young man can make the most of it in a matter of moments. Well, he has successfully defended the title, and that is the goal in front of him yet again tonight. The UFC's bantamweight champion of the world. And not only does he believe he is the best right now, he believes he is the best 135-pound fighter of all time. If you want to be in that class tonight, certainly one this young man has got to have. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, presenting the challenger, Takahashi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, TJ Dillashaw.
This is for the UFC Championship. I want you to wear my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times, and let's go and see the fight. Touch gloves, back to corners, back over.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one. The tension is palpable. On one side, we've got one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division taking on a true submission specialist.
Yeah, he's taking on a true submission specialist. And when we talk about submission specialists, nobody matches up to this guy. He is that good at getting you to the ground and choking you out. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
that landed. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight. Checks the leg kick.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
That shot blocked by Dillashaw. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes. What a punch.
And they separate.
Big double leg, double change.
Close guard.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off doing anything.
And that will do it. So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliano has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds in the very first round. For the winner by submission,
well, there's a new sheriff in town. There he is, the new UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And what a way to get the job done here tonight as he submits the reigning, defending UFC bantamweight champion. This is what you love to see. Somebody get belted in the UFC for the first time. The celebration is on in the corner of the new king of the 135 pounds.
Told you so. Why you gotta be so emotional? Told you so. Took too many, might overdose. Told you so. Why you gotta be so emotional? Back. Can you back it up? Oh, you saying on me and you wonder why I act up. Brothers got my back and they stay hitting like a Mack truck. Hit them on the celly if I really need the backup. Whip, yeah, whip it up. Sip, by my sippy cup. Drip, then I mix it up. I mix it up. Told you so. Took too many, might overdose. Told you so. Why you gotta be so emotional? Oh Lord, the kid did it again. Yo shows be looking little as shit. Oh boy, they come and sinning again. Oh boy, they come and sinning again. That gangster shit. Come on. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout goop, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? Too late to wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
In the car.
220s in the back with a black Cadillac light. Get smacked and I'm on my hatchback like. I'm like a roof back on the dash like. Put a smack on the gas, but I hope I don't crash like.
Night when I'm rolling. Listen for my instructions. All right, let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. You're listening perfectly. Nice work. And 30 to go. Nice form. Good technique on the...
I heard them say they want the old gunner. I still turn coyotes into road runners. Family, I'll leave your ass with no brothers. It ain't no love when you become a man with no mother. That's what it was. I used to get my ass beat just because I ran away and hit the trap. They couldn't make me budge. Junior year, my homie selling crack right off the bus. Knew that I wasn't turning back when I got cup charged. It's the territory, y'all don't wanna march. Cemetery full of graves. I can finish what you start. Lost a milli when they sued me for a fight inside a bar. I hope you pussies think of me every time that you see the scar. This step, ride the music. This step, ride the music. East side. This step, ride the music. This step, all night when I'm rolling.
Just on the bag now. Listen to my call-outs. Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Come on now, you got 30. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Let's go! Work! That's what I like to see. Good, clean.
Child I was grown, I'm just me. And I ain't got no respect for a goon. Why not? Career killers kill by who they love. Bricks and 94 in the split. You my plug, I respect that. How many you really know Mexican? None of the Draco in the crowd, pedestrian. And look at you. Ain't really killers. Your body's tip to get you. You crying all in your feelings. You with dirt, but you ain't kill them. Making them type of statements. I'm like, damn, you just on the gram. Exaggeration, but squad dead and mob this. How you pull up and rob shit? Fact is, you ain't ready, then you a whole bitch. I survived them streets, I seen some cold shit. I really did. No longer speak to my partner, cause he did whole shit. No longer for my bitch. Situation petty. I could've patched it, fixed it up, but I really wasn't ready. You think you ready for prison? You think you can stop the day, go do a 20-year sentence? And keep my name out your mention.
On the bag now. Listen to my call-outs. That was some good work in there. Again, drillers make killers. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. All right, 30 seconds left. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Here we go.
They can't relate to you. But tell your story to corporate, they can't relate to you. They don't understand you, homie, they ain't ready for you. You a gangster with a story, let me tell them for you. You ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Born, ready. You really ready for war? You really want a plug? You really want them bricks at your door? You ready? You really want you some millions? You think you can do what I done? Had them bricks to the ceiling? You ready? You ready? I'm ready.
All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. You're listening perfectly. Nice work. Let's go. 30 on the clock. next opponent. Good work, kid. Let's keep hitting the bag and build that...
How we get here, only God knows. How we get here, only God knows. Pressure. Yeah, this shit hit set in stone. Y'all shit been getting old. Think we just set the tone. New crib and never home. I learned to make it own. Either you do or don't. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I smile and shake a hand. It's always the same dance. I move like a Rain Man. Rain. They been fighting, can't change him. They been trying, can't tame him. I'm a lion in games den. Diamonds. Cold. Pressure. Diamonds. Cold. Pressure. Yeah. Pressure, 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 pressure. Let's go. Pressure, pressure. Yeah. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Rags to riches. I feel like Aladdin, I had to get it. I jumped on the porch and went north to my granny. Don't worry, be back in a minute. She had hated and I get it. Asking now, she's so happy I did it. The magic of loving is sentence. No, we blessed, man, we breathe and we live it. Wow. We just worked all week, let's sit the town. Girls is going wild, we know got Simmer Brown. House so big, this shit, it feel like lost and found. Dog, I feel so big, can't no y'all stop me now.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Bantamweight Division title. So here's the #1 bantamweight contender making his way to the octagon. Gotta be some nerves here as he gets set to compete for the UFC bantamweight title. No denying he deserves to be there. He's got the requisite win streak. He's got the finishes. He's got the popularity, the fan support. Now he needs the championship performance. We'll see if he has what it takes to unseat the incumbent. All right, so here he is, the UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, making the walk for his first title defense. A lot of people say you're not the champion until you successfully defend the belt. An opportunity for him to do just that here tonight.